Hey guys, welcome to Blunt. I'm H, I'll be your host today, and it's a men's only session. We're gonna go and talk about a load of manly topics, but we will do the same topic again with the ladies only session. Then we'll bring the two best men and two best women that can fight the corner to go head to head, toe to toe. Okay, without further ado, I'm just gonna hand it over to these guys to introduce themselves, what they do, and also their relationship status. We'll start with yourself.
I'm Patrick Francis, aka Kijel Rextar Lewis.
Big up.
Currently unemployed, but I am working towards to get into the creative industry.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And relationship, if you don't mind?
What as in like
Single,
dating?
taking...
Oh, I'm taking at the moment, so yeah.
Taking bacon. Okay, cool. Kieran?
I'm Kieran Devani, currently unemployed as well, aspiring actor. It is hard out there, I'm not going to lie. But we try, and happily single.
Happily. The emphasis is on happily, okay?
The emphasis for me, you know.
Go on, James.
As you know, I'm James Pele, and currently I work at an ice cream shop called Amarino. If any of you haven't
Big
heard
up
of it.
Amarino. Come on,
So
all over
trust
London. Come on.
It's so nice.
It's nice, trust me.
I love the flower stuff they do, bro. The flowers
I'm
on
going
top,
to show
yeah.
you some in a minute. But currently right now, I'm single, just, doing my own thing.
Ready to
Focus on
mingle
myself.
or happily
Happily.
single?
Happily.
Happily
single.
Man's content. His heart was
Happily.
like, he spoke from heart, fam.
Happily.
That's it, fantastic. Because the topic is quite a big topic, we want to get into as soon as possible, dive straight in. The two questions we'll be exploring. Okay, what do men want in a woman? And what makes a high value woman to you personally? So just top of your head, just give me a few words or keywords, and then we'll go into detail a little bit more. I'm also going to go and see the polls of what you guys told us on Instagram when we put it up on the stories. You guys reacted and you gave us your opinions. So I'm going to mention all of those as well, just to spark some more ideas. Take it away, whoever's...
I think high value woman, and this is something that goes around that some people agree with, some people don't. Independence. I like a girl to have her own mind, her own mindset.
Yeah,
You know how these guys are like, I want my woman to do what I say, this, that, and the other, make me this. Don't get me wrong, every guy in the back of the head's thinking, yeah, that would be lovely. But like, imagine a girl just doing all this for you, and then like ask her, what do you want to do in life? Oh, I want to marry a man. And it's like, come on, man. I want to be a housewife and stay at home. Come on, man. Have
I find it
ambition.
disgusting when everyone's like, oh, I want a housewife. She can't come out of the house.
No, that's
job.
disgusting behavior.
ambition.
Okay, I'm going to educate you guys. All right, that's cool. Go on.
Yeah,
Just give me pointers
educate.
and then we jump into it. We'll jump into it in a sec.
Me personally,
Yeah?
ambition and polite. If she's not polite, then I can't be around her.
Okay. Ambition and polite. Okay. Ambition in terms of...
She wants to do stuff in life. Like, she knows what she wants. Like, she wants to go and explore and do this. This is her dream job or something like that, instead of just being like, oh, I'm just working this job so I can make money and live for the rest of my life.
Okay. Cool. Anything for you, James, that pops up or is a big one?
Someone you can just be thankful for. Someone like will just support you no matter what, ups and downs. Like someone's
Okay.
always just there for you, honestly.
Okay. All right. I see
Like it's
that.
nothing perfect, but it's something that you can always be grateful for.
She's in your corner at all times.
Yeah.
She or he, whatever way you're inclined. Yeah. Yeah. Well, no,
Yeah, we get what you mean, but
You see me,
I get what you
I
mean.
know you're straight, but just saying, putting it out there because I don't want to be. Well, you know what? Fucking get upset. I don't care. Right. So, just to go off of the polls and what people said, someone goes for him to be respected or at least feel respected. I agree with that one.
100%.
Someone
Yeah.
says, so what we want in a woman, to that question, one of them was for him to feel respected. Logic with a laughing face. Someone said supportive and inspiring, like James just mentioned. For her to be submissive to her man. Okay. Someone said pussy. And I was like, 100% I agree with you,
Yeah,
but
true.
it's just crudely put. To be his calm. Big up Wayne, come on. And someone said Gigi. And then 5 people reacted and I put the question. I put a question and I was like, press yes if you want Gigi, and 5 people were just like ticking yes. Gigi, you're wanted. Okay, and then someone said only sex. Okay, cool. And then the next question, which was
Sad, man. That's sad.
Come on, man.
You see me? That's
That's
mad.
too sad.
That's mad. And then the next question was, what makes a woman high value? And obviously each to their own. Someone said woman plus ... equals ... So woman plus groceries equals a meal. Woman plus a house equals a home. Woman plus a sperm equals a child, etc., etc. Okay, cool, fair enough. Someone else said delayed gratification. So she keeps herself for the man that is actually willing to marry her. Okay, someone else said a woman that knows her value and doesn't just give it up to any Tom, Dick and Harry. I love that one. Someone said virgin / low body count. Okay,
That's fair.
makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
To men, it actually matters. We'll come into that. Cool. Someone else said dedicated to the relationship. Like you said, James. Feminine energy. Oh, 100%. I backed that 100%.
Yeah.
And someone said, in my opinion, men don't see women as high value women. Only women see each other as high value. Interesting. Okay, is there any topics that you guys want to jump straight into and you're thinking, yeah, this one right here? And one thing I'm going to mention. This is blunt. We talk from chest, okay? No holding your punches. Just go.
So no holding back.
No holding back, fam. Come on. That's it.
No.
We want to hear what
Alright,
you're
he
thinking.
said this.
The body count, body
He
count.
said this.
Take the gloves off. Come on.
Ding, ding, ding.
I wanted to bring up body counts.
For sure.
I know some girls have some mad body counts. I dated a girl when she said she had a body count of 62. Me personally, I don't think it's that mad. Actually, let me rephrase that.
Whoa.
Elaborate that.
Bro, she been run through, fam.
Let me get it right. All right, it's mad, but me personally, I didn't care, and the only reason I didn't care was because I figured that maybe she could like turn her around and all that stuff. Maybe she's kind of lost because she was young at the time. Not young as in age, but like young minded at the time.
Okay, naive and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So,
But I mean, after 30 times, you don't realize that men just
No,
want
but
you for sex.
here's
Then
the
you're
thing.
fucked,
Here's the
innit?
thing to end that conversation. You see how you said about that.
yeah, of course, there are two.
But how did that
factors
go?
to it,
How did that relationship go? But how did it go?
Yes, of course. Because you know,
Where is she now?
There is some other women that actually like proper like, alright, you know what? This is wrong. Let me just fix that for myself. And men do that too. My cousin, he said that sometimes he used to like run through girls and all that. And now he's like, bro, I've got like kids, I've got a girlfriend and everything. Like she's basically my wife. Like it just wasn't fun. I kind of regret it. So I
get
feel
what you're
like
saying.
Like people go
like
through
that
some
too.
sort of changes.
Yeah,
throughout their
exactly.
lives
The
as
way
well.
I see it, as soon as you get with someone, you shouldn't judge them off their past, right? Everyone's done some mad
Yeah,
shit, so
exactly.
you can do whatever
Yeah.
you want. But
Okay.
whether you like it or not, that is a factor. You do think about it, and that does derail her status. It just does.
The only way I ever thought about it, like if I was to meet a girl and she told me about her body count and it was probably like what over 10 or something like that, I don't think I would care unless it was you guys. If you guys were part of that body count, that's what would be like, nah. Fuck
Yeah, that
this.
makes sense. Yeah, you don't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
But
pro
especially when
cons,
you
right?
know
You don't
us
date
personally,
your homie.
Yeah.
more than a girl, it affects you in like some sort of big way. Don't you
Yeah,
think?
I
No,
don't-
but here's what it is. For me, I wouldn't be with a girl that's been run through like that.
Me neither.
If it's double digits, I wouldn't be with her. Like, ideally, I want her to be as innocent as possible. Because
I get that.
you
I kinda
understand what I'm
get it.
saying,
I do.
right? Because, okay, so let's say she's been run through by 10 men, yeah? By nature, women are the ones that select. Because women have that power to select who they want to date and mate with, right? And if she's bad at selecting 62 times, and I can see that, okay, she selected 62 times, and 62 times it didn't work out, why? What's the common denominator?
Clearly, she's the problem.
And what the fuck in the world makes me think that after 62 times, me being the 63rd time, it's gonna be for the rest of our lives. We're gonna grow old together. You understand?
What you're saying is right, but
Yeah.
the way you just explained it is you're saying there's 62 times with all relationships. Girls just get around with no thought process.
Yeah.
They just ba. So even though I agree with what you're saying, the way you explained it, I can hear a girl in my head going, "No, baby, we don't just get run through each other." So even though I agree with what you're saying, the way you word that is like she was in a relationship with every single man.
Okay, let's say she wasn't. But as a man, would you want a
100%
woman
no, 100% no.
that's sexually active and promiscuous like that?
No. Here's the thing: if I was chatting to a girl and I didn't know her body count, and I started liking this girl, and then she said her body count's like 15, it wouldn't be a deal breaker. I'd still try it. but it's dented.
It's like a
dented.
sort of thing.
Now I'm thinking,
Like-
shit.
but at the same time, for me, I know this is gonna be nasty, but me
Madness
when it comes to sex,
Yeah.
I would expect her to be able to like go through it like properly, like she's not trying to push me off and be like, oh, it's too big, it hurts too much and all that stuff. That's what I expect if I hear that she has a big body, a large body count and stuff.
Okay.
So if she starts complaining and that, then I'll probably just be like, oh, you.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say to you. Yeah, every man likes different things sexually, right?
Yeah.
The shit she's doing on you is shit that other men preferred and directed her to do on them.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like it's inevitable. It's inevitable.
But-
Right now, at our day and age, are you gonna find a fully fledged virgin?
Okay, maybe not a fully fledged virgin. You probably won't, but you can. There is
can,
that
Right, in my
possibility.
opinion, I'll be honest. It's weird to say, but 3 is like the magic number. Not too many, but you've had your thing, so you've made the mistakes you think you're gonna make. If you say 3, I'm like, cool, we're good.
You know what it is? I feel it comes back to men. We want to show you everything. If a girl's coming to me and she's talking to me about sex or telling me she's had these many men, that's disgusting to me. I'm not gonna
I feel
lie.
like
think
it
it's
depends
better-
how much she talks about it, especially because
Here's the thing.
It's
I
so-
want her to be pure and innocent.
yeah.
Okay, she got with one guy and it didn't work out and they actually did something,
Like,
whatever.
fair enough.
Cool, she's young, she's naive, it was her first
Yeah.
time. Okay. But if she's continuing to do that, imagine I bring my girl here now, yeah? You man haven't done anything with her. But somehow you find out that my girl's been like mashed up like 50 times, yeah? For you guys,
Mashed up.
where's the respect that you guys have for me now? The respect you have for me here
It goes
is
down.
now down.
100% it
Because
goes
you're
down.
like,
Me
whoa,
personally,
me
you
personally,
just bagged the woman that everyone trashed.
It goes down.
No one say one man trashes another man's treasure. I'm gonna smack you if you say that. Don't say that shit. 'Cause, bro, I had someone argue. I was like, I will smack you.
Right. I got a question with what you're saying now. Age. Let's say she's got a body count at 10, she's 21. It's a problem. What if you're looking for that 27, 28-year-old and her body count's 10? It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
longevity.
different.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah.
age group are we talking about here?
Speak about our age. We're all around
Our
the same
age group,
innit?
so like what, 20 to 24, 25. That's
Yeah.
our
Yeah,
age
roughly.
group.
Okay.
So if I have a girl, even that's still different because I'm 22, right? So if I find a girl that's 20, I got no problem going out with a girl that's 20. If her body count's like 9 or 10, I'm thinking, well, you ain't had that long to be doing that stuff. What the hell? But if I'm with a 25-year-old girl and she says, yeah, 10, it's minor to me. It's like,
Yeah.
well, that's different because you're supposed to just do shit in your 20s.
No.
So
to
not
me, you
necessarily.
just don't know how
Not
to make the right
necessarily.
fucking decisions.
Exactly.
I'm not,
Why she don't regret it?
If she doesn't regret it, good for her. I'm not fucking with you.
Yeah, you know what it is.
fair,
That's
fair.
on them. That's on the.
I respect someone more who don't say their body count. Like publicly.
For sure.
I never say my body count. I respect people that don't say their body count. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, 99% of people all lie about their body count. I don't believe most
But it's
people
like no
say
one
their
needs
body
to
count.
know.
Yeah, it's not people's business what your body count is, let's be honest.
Yeah,
I
of
never,
course not.
unless I'm chatting to a girl and that we're in that stage, I won't say my body count. But
Oh,
also,
like-
a lot of people don't see sex how other people do. Like you said, sex is sacred and all that. To other people, sex is just a thing. You just do it.
yeah.
But that's where society is fucked.
100%. This
Exactly.
generation
That's
is
true.
in the mud. Gone. We just need to save the next one. But that's just how people see it. So this is always going to be an argument because someone might sit in my seat and go, "No, but sex is this. It's not even that. See, you don't need a connection to have sex," which a lot of people say, which I disagree with.
You do need a
bullshit.
connection.
You're inside, man.
But you need that
a
initial connection anyways to have sex.
Yeah,
isn't it?
if you don't have
I
that
think it's the
connection,
initial
trust me, it's
attraction
Yeah.
rather than connection. You said ride or die, having your back all the time.
Yeah, it's like, of course, no, but come on. If you have a wife here, and obviously, nothing's perfect. No relationship is perfect, whatnot.
For sure.
But you
Yeah.
expect them to obviously like understand what you're going through as an individual or what you're going through together, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
of course you expect them to be like in almost every goddamn step in your way because how are you guys gonna be like together if that's not the case, isn't it?
Have you ever been through that situation? Or do you just think about like
No, but
getting
I just.
someone and then she just doesn't believe in you at all?
But you know what? There's certain times where I think as well, like I would want someone just to like be in every step on my way because it's like, why would I want someone who just doesn't like really support me at all?
Yeah, because
Like, I want-
I've had that before as well.
But ride or die is the dream. Like, it is
Yeah,
the dream. to
that's
have
the
a
main
ride or
dream
die
and the
girl.
main-
And that's what it is. It's a dream. In
it's
this
not
rest of the
real.
world, it's a fucking
It's
dream.
not real.
It does happen. It does happen.
It
because
can happen,
You know
but
how
it's just
Tanya,
rare.
Tanya's not even a big fan of wrestling, but she
It's-
came with us like how many times? 2-3 times to wrestling.
But you know what? It's just
And-
really rare.
and
Honestly,
she's
it's
helping.
rare.
She's
100%.
It's really rare.
I've told her when I was working and then I quit and I told my girlfriend like I don't want to work a 9 to 5 unless I really 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 need to have to, like we have to be in the trenches for me to go back to a
See.
9 to 5.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm working towards my future and all that stuff, like my career.
Okay.
And she's like, yeah, do it. Like, and then sometimes I talk to her about these things and she will help me, whether it's good help or bad help, she will help me.
Okay.
And all that stuff. But okay, so the other point of it is that I've had another one where she knew what I wanted to do, but she wanted me to have a job and all that to prepare for our future. I understood it, but the only reason I told her no, I didn't want to, is because of how much I really, really wanted that future, and she wasn't helping me build towards
And
that.
especially as well, that future is your passion, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
you can't really disregard that.
Exactly.
Nah, fuck passion, man.
The-
Fuck passion. I'll be honest with you. As passionate as I am about what I want to do, be an actor and model, whatever, that shit's not paying the bills because I'm waiting for shit to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
First, get the fucking bread, secure some money to
Yeah.
keep you stable, and
it's
then
true.
go and chase your fucking future or
Yeah.
your passion.
It's true. It's true.
Because chasing
It
your
is.
passion is a luxury. It's a luxury to be able to do what you're passionate about. It's a fucking luxury. But what's necessity? What is necessary? For you to have a roof over your head, for you to have food on your table.
That's true. That's true. But with my situation right now, my kids are eating. I got 3 kids. All my kids are eating. They got clothes on their back. The heating goes on when we need it to. They always eating and all that stuff. Like, there's no problems. If I have to sacrifice myself and not get a new pair of shoes or a new coat or anything like that,
No
that's
biggie,
fine.
yeah.
I find that fine. But
respect
me
that, yeah,
personally,
yeah.
I took my selfish. I started to become a bit selfish and said, like, if I'm gonna make money for us, it's gonna be the way I want to, unless we're in the trenches. And
Okay.
it hasn't come to that situation. But with my other one, the thing with her was that she just wanted me to get a job so I could just kind of support him. But we didn't have anything going. It's not like we was living together or we had any kids or anything like
Okay.
that. So,
All right.
So with this one, I feel like the fact that she pushes me to do these certain things is a lot better than someone trying to knock me down all the time. Because I remember you guys part of it, not part of it, but you guys was there where she was trying to knock me down, and everyone else, so you guys was getting jobs,
Oh,
and
yeah,
everyone was
nah.
getting like part-time jobs except for me, and I kept telling everyone I'm never getting a 9 to 5 job in my life. And then she just kept knocking me down for it, and I kept coming to you guys and talking about it and all that stuff. Like, I've only had that thought like twice, only because other people have come up to me about it.
You know what? I think that's a big point right there, because women nowadays, they seem to think that it's 50-50. You're coming onto my team. But the reality is you go onto the man's team and you
Yeah.
support the man.
Yeah.
By default, you supporting the man and him getting his dreams and achieving whatever he wants to, who's benefiting from it? Like you just said, as a man, if you have to sacrifice getting new shoes because you have to do things for your kids and your wife, when you get to that point, who's that money for?
All
Yeah,
of
there'll
us.
be time you like have fun with it, but majority of the time it's for the kids, it's for the
Yeah,
wife,
exactly.
right? There we go. So I think men are hyper aware. We're very fucking aware of the dominance hierarchy. And if we have a woman that supports us to show us in the best light possible and get us higher up in that dominance hierarchy, she benefits from it. It helps you because it makes you look good. It makes people around you respect you. And that's how you climb that chain, right? But at the end of the day, she's the one that's benefiting from it. But right now, I feel women are under this delusion that men will jump on board with their dreams of being independent and being a businesswoman, this, that, and the other. I'll be honest, talking from myself, men don't give a shit about how much money you're making. Let me ask you that. Do you guys care about how much money your woman's making?
No, but do you want me to tell you what it is?
Holla.
And well, what I'm gonna say is, if women hear this, they're gonna fucking hate me. But they all know I'm right. They all know I'm right.
With chest.
Women, right? Women are trying so hard to be like the men. They forgot how beautiful being a woman is. They're trying so hard to keep up with us.
Yeah.
I want to make this. I want to be independent. It's like, nah, but now we ain't got no women left. Now we just got these people trying to be men. But then you say, men are trash, men are this, men are not that good. So why the fuck you trying to be like us then?
But then you know that for sure. They just contradict themselves.
You're a woman. But a woman that's feeling herself, is confident in herself, but is humble and all that is like the best thing ever. Like, I love women, but I only love like 10% of them. Because 90% of them are too easy. Trying to be like men, not thinking for themselves. They just go, TikTok's ruining it, bro. They watch these 3-minute clips of these motivational women speeches and they go, yeah, fuck men. It's like, why?
Media that shows them as
People do that
well.
with Andrew Tate as well.
Exactly.
100% fact. Today, right now, it's men versus women. And it's not supposed to be like that.
It's not.
It's supposed to be men and women.
Unite.
But women have got
Unity
this
is
war.
not there.
Women's got this war against us. Like, we're doing all this bad stuff.
But the
We can
funny
live
part
without
is they
men.
contradict it as well, saying that,
Go on.
oh, we need men for some sort of things and stuff like that. Oh, we need men to like open doors for us. Obviously, like etc. So it's just like, why the contradiction when we all unite together then? How about that?
Because they want to be like men. Name me one female builder. Name me one female architect. Name me
Wait,
one
there is no famous builders. What the fuck?
female builder. Just one female. Because you can name loads of male builders. I'd probably
You know what it is?
My dad. But there's no
With
women that do
feminism,
that stuff. And they go,
I've seen a commercial for women doing building and shit.
yeah, you saw an
Yeah,
actor.
she's a hired
You saw an
actress.
actor.
Yeah, she's
How
an
you know
actress,
she's an
right?
actor?
But it doesn't mean she's actually a
How do you
builder.
know she ain't an actor? How many women have you,
You
seen
can-
on
you
the
can just
street?
tell.
How many women have you seen?
Right, you see what it is? Let me give you the long and
Absolutely.
short of it. Yeah, here's the thing.
Never.
With feminism, it's no longer about equality. It's about supremacy.
Supremacy.
It's what they
Right?
want.
There you go. Because think about it. What are feminism fighting for? What's feminism fighting for today? What rights do women not have that men do have?
I don't see that many, to be
No,
honest.
there isn't.
No, not
There
that
isn't.
many. There are zero.
There isn't.
As a matter
None.
of fact, the judicial system, the criminal system, everything is stacked in the favor of the woman.
Yeah.
Right? And now women and feminism, when they say equal pay, whatever, they want the C-suite. So like you were saying, where's the women bricklayers, right?
Yeah, it's true.
That job is down here. Why? So if you want equality, it should be across the board in all fields and not just the C-suite.
That's
Because
true.
if you just want that, you don't want to put the hard work in because the road you drive on, men fucking pave that way. The car you drive, a man has designed it, put it together, put it in your hands for you to be able to drive it. So why don't women go and do those things that men have had to do? Why do they only want the high fucking chair?
Exactly. Here's the thing, right?
Because they want power, and power is a man thing.
If you take out every man on this planet right now, crumbles within like what, a year? Within a year, the women are done. They ain't gonna build
You're
nothing.
being
They ain't gonna
generous,
do
man.
nothing.
Goes 1 year.
Yeah, I am being generous. So if you release all the women off the planet, apart from just being sad, the world still go around. The world still go around until we run out. Because women
I don't
ain't doing
think
nothing
it'll
men
last that
can't
long.
do.
I don't think it will last.
It will
that
last as long as it. But the thing is, women can't do what men do.
They can't. They can't.
And that's okay. You're not supposed to build like that. But when fucking World War III knocks on our door, what are all these brave girls gonna do? They're gonna run, hide, and the men are gonna have to go to fucking war. Which is okay. I got no problem with that. Just be
No, but there's a lot
woman.
of people that's gonna have problems with that as well, isn't it? That's how their mindset
Be
is.
a woman, man. I love women, but not these new generation of women that are trying to be like men. What's the
All right,
point?
so what about if you go out on a date and you're talking to the girl and she's like, oh, I run a business and I'm making like what 100K a year.
Great.
Like, good on her. Good for
One
her.
question.
Great.
One question. Does that 100K a year mean more to you, or a life with me as your partner, as your potential husband, as the father of your children? Does your family and your husband mean more to you, or that business?
I feel that's a
Yeah,
bad.
that's
that's
a
a
good
question.
question.
I don't
would
think you
ask
can
as well.
ask that question.
Why not?
No, but that doesn't need to be a question.
I agree,
Why?
but why would
Why
you
not?
ask it?
Why does it need to be a question?
Okay, here's why. Because ideally, I wouldn't date someone like that or think about getting married to someone that has their own business or whatever. Why? Here's why. Here's why.
Go on.
Because to get to that position, to run a company where she's making 100K and she's the CEO, what she had to do, fight and claw her way against men,
Yeah.
and she's had to become dominant
Yeah.
to get to that point, right? She's had to fight men on a day-to-day basis to get to that level, to get to that position. Now, that's become her nature. That's who she's evolved to become. Now, when she comes home, who's wearing the fucking pants? Because she's going to do the same
No.
shit with me. Because that's who she is now.
the best you're gonna get then is a woman that's not gonna be submissive, which is fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Which is fine. But here's the thing: the way you're explaining it, it's like she's here and you're down here. Where she's here, you're also here.
Yeah, that's how I was gonna
Why
put
not?
it as well.
What if you're both up here? It's succeed
Because
together.
you can't.
Why does one person need to succeed? As long as you're in a relationship, and I agree with this, if you're in a relationship, you gotta take your ego out. Business is business. Personal is personal. If you can separate that, I have no problem with her doing this then. If she starts bringing all that stuff into the relationship, fair enough. Yeah, you have a good point. But if you can separate that business, personal, and then you work together well, I've got no problem with her being successful.
Let me ask you this as well. Would you not let a woman be a provider of you?
No. If she wants to work, she can work for herself. The money she makes is hers. I don't need it. What the fuck am I there for? My job, my duty as a man is to provide for my wife and my children.
But
That's how I see it. I'm not saying she can't work. If she wants to, she can for fun. But that should not be her first priority.
what if it ain't? What if it's not her first priority? Everything you've done is all good, but then she just happens to get a job that's just a bit better than your job, making a bit more money than you are. And then she says, let's 50-50 the bills, let's 50-50 the rent. Why is that such a problem? Is that
Here's the
just
thing.
an
If she
ego
says
thing?
let's 50-50 the bills, right? I'm going to say to her, when someone comes to try and attack you, you throw one punch and I'll throw another punch.
Where she says yes.
Because they will sit here and say, yeah, I'm trained, whatever. When it comes down to when shit
Alright.
hits the fan,
Here's the thing. Everything you're saying is right, but you're looking at a relationship like a competition now.
No,
What
why?
I said I think the women have problems with is how you sound.
Okay.
You sound like it's a personal vendetta. If you do this, but then you gotta do this. If I do, but then I gotta do this. Why can't it be you 50-50 with the deal? Because you love her, she's your wife. It
Okay.
doesn't matter what she says. If someone comes, you're gonna protect her. Doesn't even matter. That's what it should be.
Here's the thing. So if she's now running her job, doing her job, and she's making more money than me, right?
Yeah.
How many hours per week is she spending there? How much time is she spending at home to provide food for me, to cook for me, right? Because
Yeah.
I need sustenance, bro. I'm gonna be out there fighting every day to try and provide for my family, right?
Yeah.
I need energy, so she needs to provide food. Number one. Is she looking after the children? Is she looking after the house? Is it clean and tidy when I come home? Or is there mess all over the place because she's been super busy working?
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, women are trying to be like men.
Yeah.
If women, by nature, women are nurturers. They nurture,
Yeah.
right? Men discipline and lead.
Yeah.
So allow me to do the discipline, leading and providing. You nurture the home. You nurture the relationship. Here's what we say. In my country, in Afghanistan, we say men are like clay to a woman that knows how to handle. Right? You have clay, you can turn into a pot, you can turn into a bowl, you can cup, right?
Yeah.
So if she's there and... So if she's there and she's seeing you work every day, work hard, and she doesn't add to your troubles, and someone said earlier in the polls that she should be your calm. If you're coming home and having to argue with her about this, that, and the other, she should be your calm because you've just been outside fighting to provide for the family,
Yeah.
right? To whatever extent that may be. You want to come home and just feel at peace. You want to come home, everything's in order, perfectly fine.
I agree with what you're saying,
I
but
feel
where-
that's a very traditional mindset.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that?
But where did the
tradition
argument come from?
tradition has
Yeah.
worked for thousands of years, and right now the world is in shit, like you guys are saying yourself.
Facts.
Why is it in shit? Because we've turned tradition into shit.
It's true.
Okay.
But this stuff could work because I have no problem. If my girlfriend says she wants to get a 9 to 5 right now and start providing, I have no problem because that will build a relationship between
Let me
me
ask
and
you
the
this.
kids a little bit
Let me
more.
ask you this. Who's the provider, if you don't mind me asking? Who's the provider for you and your kids at the moment?
At the moment, both of us.
Okay. But you said
Because
you're not working at the
We're
moment,
not.
right?
We're not working, but where I get money, I get universal credit, and she gets some
Okay.
benefits too. So we collide the money, and whatever we need to pay for, we pay for like that. Working, she would still like use her money to get the nappies and all that stuff. So we're both basically, unless
Okay.
she needed my money, then she would use my money. But other than that, she's using hers.
Here's-
And,
I got-
and there'll be
I got
times
a question
where
for you,
she'll
right?
come home and I'm the one cooking, I can clean and all that stuff. We basically just split it.
Okay.
So you just mix up things like the roles and
like,
stuff.
I think it's different for me because of how I grew up. I grew up with women, so
Okay.
I'm aligned to like cook, clean, iron, and do all this stuff. Like I know how to be a man and go out and work and provide for everyone. But me knowing how to do all these things, it's like if I suddenly lost it, what else can I do? Because I'm basically just at home and then seeing my wife just doing everything. And me personally, I'm not a bench warmer, so I cannot sit there and come home after work and just see my wife cooking and cleaning while I'm relaxing.
No, food needs to be ready when I get home. Because what should be doing at home all day?
I could do that.
No, but
right, here's the
that's
thing. Now,
at home all day. That's what I'm telling you. What if she's not at home all day? Got her own job, own business, all that stuff.
that's what I'm telling you. I wouldn't want her to do that. She can. Ideally, it would be for fun, not because she's pursuing a career. Not because she's pursuing a career. Because when you start pursuing a career, right now, women have been told and indoctrinated into thinking that you need a full-time job. You will get satisfaction from being a CEO. I promise you, sit with women, sit with your grandparents, sit with your mothers, sit with your aunties, yeah? And ask them, are they happy with having kids? Or do they wish they would have gone and become a CEO of a company?
But what are they telling?
Then speak to women that are CEOs of companies
Yeah.
that are above the age of 45. Ask them the same question. That are not married and don't have kids. Ask them the exact same question and you see the responses.
But doesn't it downgrade the kind of woman you want if she is happy to not have any ambition? All she's doing in life right now.
Wait, so you're telling me
waiting for that man?
No,
that's all she's doing right now.
So
waiting
you're
for that
telling
man.
me having a happy home, having a happy husband,
But there's no
having
guarantee.
children, is that not ambition?
No, but there's no guarantee that she's gonna get that with you or whoever she meets next. Why not? She's setting herself up good. She meets you, but she's not ready to sacrifice all her hard work, even though she still wants you. So instead of just going, I'm gonna leave that for you, I'm gonna leave you for that. Why can't she do what we do? I get men and women. Men should have it. Ideally, what you're explaining, kinda yeah, I would rather. But if a woman wants to do that, I'll help that. No problem doing that. Why does it have to be me, her? Why can't it be me, her, me, her?
Here's why. Because we balance each other out. Right? If I'm providing and she's trying to provide at the same time, the big issue becomes what? This is my money, that's your money. All of this nonsense. As much as, listen, we live in a fucking idealistical world to think that a woman's gonna make money. Any woman you speak to, you see all these podcasts, you see all these interviews, women say they want a man that makes the same amount or more. But if you ask them, ideally, if you didn't have to worry about money and money was coming to you, what would they choose? They would say, oh, I'd want to work for fun just so I'm out a little bit. 100% makes sense. But they don't want to have to work to make money to put a roof over their head.
It's true, but I don't think that balances it out. That gives the man all the power. You put a load of money...
Why is money power?
Listen, right, you got a seesaw. You put all of it on that side, none of it on that side, it's not even. Put half, even.
No.
It's even.
It's even in what? In the money sense, yeah? But what about all the other aspects of life? Is money the only aspect of life that matters in a relationship?
Aspect, though? You're talking about cooking, cleaning and all that.
Okay.
Cook
So
yourself.
you telling me... Okay. No, okay. Let's clarify one thing.
Go on.
For the past 8 years, I've been living alone.
Yeah.
So I've had to cook for myself.
Yeah.
I've looked after my own home. I've done everything for myself. So I can do that.
Okay.
Without any shadow of a doubt. And the people that know me, you know I bang nice food. Right? But here's the thing. Now, the brethren, you know about my steak, innit? There you go. Listen. Here's the thing. Remember what I said about the hierarchy, the dominance hierarchy? In my opinion... Oh, not even my opinion. By nature, men are leaders. Do you agree with that? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Women are nurturers. Yes or no? Right.
Yeah.
Cool. So, by nature, that is what they are. If a woman goes and starts pursuing a career, and by a certain age, she doesn't get married, doesn't have children, and she's no longer able to have children, that possibility is now gone, right? She's infertile. Now, she's not fulfilled her needs by nature, which is to nurture.
Yeah.
By nature, you have a certain thing you're designed to do a certain thing, right? You don't do that. The torment that comes with that at yourself, the regret, the disappointment. You speak to all these women that have chosen a career over a family life
Yeah.
because they've been deluded into thinking they need a career. Why not? This is what I mean about balance. If I take care of A, B, C, you take care of D, E, F, you're working to your strengths, I'm working to my strengths. By nature, you're working towards the goal of nurturing and I'm working towards the goal of leading. and I have the team behind me, which is you, for instance, the girl, to support me, and I'm by default that benefits you in a positive way.
What if it doesn't in her eyes?
Then that's not the girl I would be with.
Because what if this girl is your dream girl? Everything's right, but the ambition.
But she wouldn't be my dream girl then.
So she's got everything apart from that. That's a deal breaker for you.
What?
If she doesn't want to be off you, she wants to have her own shit with you. You're saying that's even if she's got everything else, that's a deal breaker.
Here's the thing. Patrick asked the question, what if she's making this much money, right?
Mm.
I responded, my question is going to be, are you going to give that up for me and our family? Or is that more important to you?
That's a deal breaker for you.
No. That's the question.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean when I'm set up, I can't do stuff for her to start her own thing. But even if she does start her own thing, I don't want that to be her number one priority over the family. Because like I said to you, in our culture, we say men are like clay. And if a woman knows how to handle clay, she can mold him whichever way she wants. If she's there, tormenting him, constantly giving him bullshit and headache and whatever, she's turned him into shit, just a block of clay. Ooh. But if she nurtures him and supports him and says, baby, I know you can do this. I know you can do whatever, constantly supporting him, rooting from his corner, sorry.
Mm.
She's pushing him because what do men want? They grew up with women, their mum, who was constantly supporting them. When they fell, the dad would say to them, what? Get the fuck up. It's okay, get up, move. Right?
Yeah,
the mum did what? Came and kissed the boo-boo. Now, men, that's the love for them. That's what they want from their woman, to love them. Not give them bullshit.
I feel like...
If you love and support me the way my mother loved and support me, right? Wherever I get to now is because of my mum. As my woman, I want you to push me further up that dominance hierarchy.
Yeah. I feel like the difference between me and you right now is every time we give an example, I'm thinking a best case scenario, you're thinking a worst case scenario. I think that's where we're going.
Okay.
Because when I'm thinking here, you start going, she doesn't need to do the bullshit, I'm speaking in best case scenario, you don't. You're in her corner, she's in your corner. Worst case scenario, I think what you're saying is true. But that's worst case. Why are you going to think about worst case scenario in your head when you think about you and your future?
No, I'm being realistic because there will come a point if a woman has worked hard to get to where she is in her career, she's not going to want to give that up.
I think you both make sacrifices. Both.
Exactly. Okay, cool. You both make sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
The sacrifices are different that you make. And if you work towards what nature has instilled in you, it works out better for the both of you.
Yeah, to you.
No.
Not to the
Why
woman.
not?
And maybe not to the woman.
Okay, so me as a person, last podcast you were sat here in it, so I don't want my woman to have to do anything. I want her to chill, relax, have fun. That's it.
Yeah, I agree, but it's a want. Here, let me ask you this question. You're with this girl, everything's great. How would you feel in yourself as a man to try and make her give up everything she's worked for to support you? Because if I did that, I'd feel like, wow.
Yeah, I feel like I'm taking everything out of her life.
Just fucking sucked. That's how I would feel.
She's turned into a female me. That's how I would feel. I wouldn't want to... Like, if my girl had a business right now and she's a CEO, the biggest sacrifice I wanted to make... If I was in your shoes, the biggest sacrifice I'd want her to make is probably just not be the CEO and just probably still work on that. Like probably have like someone working.
Why wouldn't you want her to be the CEO? Explain that to me.
Yeah, I disagree.
But in your shoes,
hold on. Okay. Because why wouldn't you want her to be a CEO? Explain that to me.
Okay, in your shoes, this is me being you.
No, in your own shoes. Forget my shoes. In your shoes.
In my shoes, I don't care. If she's the CEO, I wouldn't care.
Okay.
But for you, if I was in your shoes and I had a little bit of my mindset, I would only like make her become like less than the CEO, so she could have that business.
She can still make a little bit of money because she worked so hard to become a CEO.
She's not really losing anything. She's not.
Why not? She's losing the title of a CEO to become less.
In this situation, he's right. There you go. Yeah, but she's worked for that title.
There you go.
CEO is a big deal, man.
but I never said she's complete. Like she's just coming like one of the staff members. She's like working with somebody, so she doesn't have to do half the stuff that she was doing all the.
Okay, let me ask you.
Why? No, I'm asking you. Why would you want her to do half of the why would you want to have half the responsibility she had? Where's the other half of her time and energy going?
To the family, the same way I would.
Thank you.
As well.
Hold up. Instead of her giving half of her time to the family, why not give her whole time to the family and let me deal with making the bread?
Enjoy it.
It's up to what
she can do it
do.
for fun and pleasure, but that should not be a pressure on her to go and need to make money because I can't put food on the table. Shame on me if I fucking can't.
True.
Me personally, if I had my career, I'm thinking about me in my career right now. I'm making all this money, and then my girl, she comes off a business, she ends up as CEO and all that stuff. If she does, cool. That money, if she says she wants to now split the bill, she wants to do this, that, blah, 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 like do half of the man shit, I have no problem with that. If I had to like take a couple months off of what I'm doing to like spend time with the kids, I don't mind. If we had to fully do that, I don't think I could. I know it comes back to you guys' points as well, but the thing with my women, I want her to be at the position she wants to be. If she's not around the kids, I'm gonna have to be around the kids. But at the same time, that's not a bad thing for me because I can generate a relationship with my kids a lot more.
I'm going to come to you, James, because I feel like you've been so quiet for so long. Okay, I'm going to come to you, patiently waiting. But here's the thing.
It's alright, man.
Have you read The 48 Laws of Power?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. It's a book by Robert Greene. And one of the top 5 points he says, correct me if I'm wrong, write it in the comments. One of the top 5 points he says is, be away so you're missed. Right? I see relationships around me where dad comes home, the kids show the dad zero fucking respect. Zero respect. As a father, I want to be respected. That's what every man wants. I want my woman to respect me. More than love, because I feel love is bullshit for men. Women want to be loved, men want to be respected. When the father is not at home, that leaves the woman with the responsibility to nurture the kid, teach him how to be emotionally intelligent, teach him, look after all of those things, to nurture the kid to be the man. If she respects me, she would want my kids to be like me. Yes or no?
Yeah.
If she respects me for who I am as a man, she would want my kids to grow up and be like me.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm constantly at home, the kids are seeing too much of me, and you get so used to it that the authority starts to disappear.
How much is too much at home?
Let's say a couple of months at a time. That is too fucking much.
You said you like tradition, innit? Long time ago, before normal jobs and all that, when it was like kings, queens and all that.
Okay.
Daughters learned how to wash with their mum. Kids were with their dad all the time. All the time.
When they become of age, right? So just before puberty or when they hit puberty, they would go with the dad to do what? To go and hunt.
Yeah.
To go do what the dad is doing. Or sit amongst men, listen to what's being said, right? So my father, whenever we would have guests around, like his friends, his age, he's now 60, right? I would sit there and he would tell me to come and sit down.
Yeah.
Because I would listen and witness those conversations.
Yeah.
What did I do? Grow and expand my mind, right? But it was a rare occasion that would happen. So I would learn from him and I would take his example. He would be the last one to speak in the circle. Why? Because he wanted to give everyone the opportunity to speak. Now that taught me to be a certain way. If my father was the one that was constantly the first one to talk and saying, I don't give a shit what you're saying, this is what I'm saying, and you're wrong, then I would have grown up to be that type of person because I'm leading. Well, I'm taking his example. Sorry, James. Yeah.
No, you wouldn't take that mindset from your father, right?
Exactly.
And especially as well, he's the man of the house, and which you're going to be like eventually. You're going to take some sort of example from him.
But what I'm going to say is I feel like us lot having these different opinions and all that is fine. It's okay.
100%.
We're not all going to have the exact... All I'm trying to do here is understand. I'm not trying to change your mind and all that. I'm just trying to understand.
I want you to change my mind.
You need to understand.
So you know when I was telling you about how they always spent time with their dad and you was like, on a rare occasion, you, if your dad would learn. Point I was making was you said too much time with your dad isn't good, but back in the day it was all with the dad. They'd sometimes go war with their dad, learn from their dad, everything from their dad. So the time isn't, unless your dad is lazy and teaching you all these bad habits. But if you have a load of time with your dad and your dad is this good man with that, no problem with that.
Okay, if your dad is someone that can handle his business.
Yeah.
Now, let's say he's at home, the door's broken, he fixes it and makes you stand there, watch him fix it. Right? He needs to fix that, this, that, and the other. He keeps you with him, cool. Right? That's fine because he's teaching you something.
Yeah.
But if your dad's not doing shit in life,
then I agree with you.
Then the kids lose respect for you. If you're away on a mission, kids watch these movies and cartoons where they see these characters. Oh, the dad's gone on this mission. Fucking Incredibles, right? The dad's gone on this mission or that mission.
Yeah.
When he comes home, the kids are over the moon to see the dad. Why?
Yeah. In that respect, if the
because
guy's
dad
shit,
is
I agree.
handling business.
I agree with you in that respect.
What makes a woman high value?
Together and all that stuff.
The nyash.
Don't die for nyash.
Don't die from nyash, people. Guys, do not die, honestly. But I think it's just based on like her character and her personality. That's what makes her high value as well.
What in her personality to you? What in it?
What?
Specific.
I'm going to give you a helping hand. Just so you're not on the point,
Yeah.
blank point for too long. Listen, women need to learn to listen. Because men,
It's fact.
listen,
It's fact.
here's the thing. Men are straight shooters. If I say to you, I want the green coat, bring me the green coat. Don't bring me the blue one because you think blue one is better for me. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, it looks better on my
Yeah.
outfit. If I say something, that is what I mean. Now, if I say to you, I want you to love me in a certain way, or you doing X, Y, and Z is how you show to me that I am loved, right? That's how I interpret love, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I've communicated that with you, first of all, men find it difficult to speak their thoughts and feelings. But if they're willing to be vulnerable with you, don't slide that away. Because if they learn the first time that she slid it away, he's not going to come and be vulnerable with you again.
Men.
Wait, James is going to say
Do
something.
not be vulnerable
No,
to
but
your
especially communication. That's one of the main biggest things.
Yeah.
Because even as well, like, communication will help in so many ways. Not even just in relationship, but generally in life.
I'm going to add to that. I think more than just communication, effective communication. Because men and women communicate in different ways. So...
But we vocally like communicate.
Vocally, yeah.
But whereas women, like, they will express their feelings by like
neglecting
mood swings.
Of course, but us men, we have to figure out these sort of mood swings and these body languages, and it's like it can get a bit complex, innit? Because
of course.
it can be many different things without you saying anything. We're not mind readers exactly, but
of course.
we need you guys to say something.
Like for example, you've done something to upset her, and she goes, "Leave me alone." And then 10 minutes later, she's like, "I didn't want you to leave me alone. I wanted you to console me." So next time the same thing happens, he comes to console you, and then you're like, "But I actually wanted you to leave me alone." You start snapping at him. Make up your mind. What do you want?
Exactly.
We will do what you want us to do.
That comes to the point where you're
Make up your mind.
It's that one. I shouldn't have to tell you. You should just know.
What am I, a mind reader? I'm a psychic or what, bro? Come on. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So I think definitely listen. Listen is so important because men just want to feel heard. Everyone in general just wants to feel heard. So when a woman says, I want X, Y, and Z from a man, but when a man says, I want X, Y, and Z, most women are like, oh, I'm not good enough for you.
Like they make some sort of complaint,
communicate.
don't they?
Like you said, communicate, right? As a man, if you tell your man he's fat, what's he going to do? He might get upset a little bit, but he's going to think about that because it's going to hit him, right? My woman thinks I'm fat. Or people are saying I'm fat. Maybe you fucking are fat. So go hit the gym. Or people say you're stupid. Go and educate yourself.
Do something about it.
Right?
Do
the same way, if a man has a preference in a woman, I want my woman to be healthy, looking good, hitting the gym or whatever. I don't want you to be the world-class bodybuilder, but I want you to keep yourself in check, in form, right? Because then I'm not inclined to look elsewhere if I have it right here.
Here's the thing though, no matter, you can have the best looking girl there is.
Of course,
you're gonna go find another girl attractive. It's what you do about it. That's what makes you in a serious relationship. In my opinion, that's what makes you a high value man.
Plus,
what
I
you
also
gonna do about
think
it? You're gonna find someone else.
If you're actually in love with her, any form of her is gonna be attractive to you. That's how I am with my girlfriend as well. I've seen her look sick ill, pale, and everything, I've still found her attractive.
Okay.
That's where the love comes from.
I've never felt love. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course not. Of course not.
I can't relate to
I mean,
that.
you're not really gonna care like what they look like or how
Yeah,
they
yeah,
are.
you
probably
Like you're
will
just
in
gonna
time.
love them for who they are, really.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's like one of the most purest thing like anyone can have for anyone.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us for this podcast. Everyone's social is going to be linked down there. Go hit them up. For now, like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, keep it blunt.
Hey.